Alright, Long Island Medium. We have Long Island Medium here. She's a lovable family woman.
Yes.
She's got two people. One is a skeptic, and one really wants to talk to his mom who is deceased.
Yes.
If the skeptic was a skeptic, then she wouldn't say, I don't know if this is how much of this I'm ready to believe or not.
She is a skeptic because she's going to support him.
She's going just to support him. But what I mean by that is skepticism is a higher art form than just somebody that is uninformed. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, Skeptic Magazine is a magazine by Michael Shermer. He's oh my baby, you're an airplane, you're a bird. So Skeptic Magazine has done an issue on this phenomenon. And they talk about cold reading, they talk about the various types of psychics and mediums, and they expose it for what it is, which is scam artistry. Now, she doesn't, I truly believe, she is not aware that she's a scam artist. And that's the beautiful thing about nature, is that kind of scammy bullshit can come and emerge out of the culture without anyone being aware. And there's some chance that the skeptic will come away and will be convinced by the cold reading that, oh wow, I really didn't think, how could she have done that? I'm really not sure still whether or not she's talking with the dead, but still it was kind of strange how she learned that one detail about his mom.
Right.
And that kind of thing sounds convincing, but it's fucking not. Because his mom's not telling her, yeah, he always liked blue as a child.
What she does is, okay, obviously, like, the person is dead, they're either ashes or, like, whatever, but their soul is communicating, is lingering around them and is communicating with her.
Right, which is not true. So it's not just because the soul doesn't exist as a matter of fact that the soul doesn't exist, but then too, like, it's lingering around her all the fucking time. Oh, you special fucking cunt, you know. I mean, aren't you fancy soul dust, you piece of shit. She's a fucking scam artist piece of shit. So this is fair use. Let's watch Long Island Medium.
Ever been to a medium before?
I have not.
Okay.
I have never been to a medium before, and I'm a little bit afraid of what may come of it.
Oh, you're
and
scared.
what I may hear.
So as I give my speech to you, that's my sign to spirit, your loved ones, and I'm ready to work. Roses for me is my symbol for... I hate when they do that. They start talking to me before I even get my speech started.
So they're talking to her before she even gets the speech. So she's hearing them already, like, before she even starts the session.
I mean, Psycho Hosebeast hears them all the fucking time.
Okay.
So no. I mean, pause again. I mean, really. So first thing she does is she talks about the rose petals or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is irrelevant. They're talking to her already. She's had no chance to talk to them, and so let's see what she says. Let's see what they're telling her.
But there's like too much going on. So first of all, I don't know what it is.
Oh, they didn't say that much to her that was worth repeating.
I guess not.
Okay, is your mom departed?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, your mother is stepping forward. Does your mom have a sister that passed?
Yeah.
Okay, bringing forward the sister. Did they like to play cards or like a different kind of game,
Pause
like
it.
a pinochle or something?
Pause it. So now notice, all right. So far, you'd think, like, does she have a sister that's passed? Now maybe he's already told her that because he signed up to see the medium, but maybe not. And maybe it was just, and so that's how you do it. If you don't want to say something, ask a question. And you just go, did she have a sister that's passed? Does she have a mother that's passed? Well, yeah, it's a fucking grandmother, and the guy's middle-aged, you know? And so if his mom, how old do you think he is? 50? 56?
46.
Okay, you're generous.
50.
Yeah, no, he's got a cutie by his side. Let's say he's 46. How old could his mom have been? Well, somewhere between, let's say, 86, right? And then 26, I guess. So 86 and 66. That's her age estimate that we have. How many women live to 86? Very few. Some, more than men do, right? How many live to 66? Again, not as many as live to 22.
But what I think is interesting is now she's asking, did they used to play cards?
Okay, and then notice already, so she's saying that in the beginning, that they were already speaking to her. Oh, they're speaking to her right away. Oh, these voices, they're getting in my head right away. Oh, I can't deal with it. Get your voices out of my ears. Oh my God, I've never cooked in like 10 years. What a fucking piece of shit she is. I hope she dies. She's a scam artist. She has no brains. She's not fit to be human. Human beings are more intelligent than this and can see through this and can do better than this. They can do better. Every one of them can. In this case, so you believed before you were talking to me. Here, it takes someone like me to explain it, what's going on. But once it's explained, it's impossible to believe. So let's talk about this. So she's like, did they play cards? Who the fuck doesn't play cards? I've never met anyone that's never like...
But let's see if it's really significant to him. If she was like, well, do you and your sister play cards? I would be like, well, yeah, maybe once. But...
So once she says, do they play cards?
That's the first thing she says.
Then she waits, and he didn't say anything. So she starts going down like the list of the possibilities. How many card games are there? Solitaire. And then realize Solitaire's always a backup for her. If Pinochle doesn't hit, and Poker doesn't hit, and Hearts doesn't hit, and Spades doesn't hit, and she's reaching, she's out there on Go Fish, and she's fishing, right? And she comes up without the card that she needs. Then she's got Solitaire when he's away. So let's watch it.
They like to play Chinese checkers.
Oh, Chinese. Oh, that's just as good. Oh, Chinese checkers. Oh, it's just like cards. That's great because they've got pieces, moving pieces. It's a game. They're playing a game with multiple people. Look how close she was. Who likes to play games? Do people like to play games? No human being would play a game. So yeah, no, I'm amazed at her hit. There. Is that a hit? Does that count as a hit, Chinese checkers? Or is that a fatal mistake?
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay, perfect. So please, nobody's just their way of acknowledging and validating that they are all together. Did you...
Validated, are you? Okay, go ahead.
Do you mother always like to cook?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my...
She's like, Auntie, what do you want for dinner today? Did she do that? Always asking you what you want.
Yeah, on my birthday.
On his birthday he gets what he wants to eat. But it's not every time, so pause it. So, okay, again, like, the other thing that she's taking advantage of is that people that can afford to go to a medium have certain similar characteristics. And all people have certain similar characteristics. Mm-hmm. So family... Cooking is something everyone does. Bill Gates has cooked. Yeah. Warren Buffett has cooked. Barack Obama cooked.
But it's sentimental for him, as in it's something that his mother's...
Because your mom's cooking is your mom's cooking.
What's weird?
I mean,
do you know what's weird? This is the first reading, right? And... in the beginning, they're talking about how she doesn't cook. So then you'd say, well, not every mom cooks, so then that would be pretty sentimental.
No, but this is the thing. Remember, so in the beginning of the movie, in the show, she tells her family, she bought Chinese food, and that she hasn't cooked in a long time, but she used to cook, and she's going to cook again. I just... No, she's not talking to his dead mom. Well, that's not what's occurring there. Well, by the way, pause a sec. Leave it paused. How long is it supposed to take for his dead mom to convey a message? Does she ever say, shut up, your mom is speaking? Why would she do that? They are her mark. And it's not that she thinks in terms of marks and victims, but they are her mark and her victim, and she's going to take their money from them, and he's going to be no closer to his mom. Now, he'll be closer to the memory of his mom, and she will have warped that memory. And in fact, in the future, if he forgets about Chinese checkers later on, there's a better chance of him remembering his mom playing pinochle. And if it's an important memory to him, if his brain is something he's trying to invest in for his memoirs later on, his mom was a cabinet member, then he lost that because she came along with all of her, compromising information and phishing, and she fucked with his memory. And look, some people you might want to have a memory service where people meet up and they talk about their dead relatives. Obviously, there's a huge market for it because these psychics and mediums are filling that market already. But it seems fair to me to say that this is not providing that service. Instead of saying, I want to explore the memory of your loved one with you, she's saying, look, I'm special enough that you have to pay me to do that because I can talk to her. And I can give you an even more special service than your memory could ever provide because I'm a magical bitch. I have fancy magic. Dead people magic. I love you. I'm so lecturing you. I mean, it's not your fault.
I mean, I'm listening.
This woman makes more than I ever will. This woman makes more than you ever will. This is a TV show. It's syndicated.
She was there for me all the time. My dad did a lot of traveling, so my mom was like a dual parent.
I can't go on any longer.
They're showing you my symbol for something different of when someone passes, where they're diagnosed with one thing and then they pass from something else.
Yes.
We'll hypothetically say she had an illness that she battled for many years. And then she passed over. Something was totally insignificant of what she was diagnosed with. Is that correct?
That's my mom.
Okay.
Alright, so just stop it.
My mom.
And look, I mean
that's...
like, I don't
Not everyone dies of an illness.
Right. Well, I mean, everybody dies of something.
Mm-hmm.
So something had to kill her. So now, what are the things that kill the most people? Well, the top one is coronary heart disease. The top thing that kills people. The next thing, and there's a list of things that kill people. All right? Now, accidents are way down on the list. Suicide, way down on the list. Obviously not the case if he's coming to her. Homicide, way down on the list. So what else is it going to be except a fucking illness? And so look, when she says something like initially diagnosed with and then it changes or something, it sounds gutsy. And look, she might fuck up at times and she might hit the mark at times. But she might have fucked up and he might have been like, no, she was diagnosed with one thing and she died of that thing. But that happens all the time. People with AIDS never die directly of HIV. They die always of other diseases because diseases come in packs. There's a negative feedback loop, right? So let's end this video here.
Okay.
Just because because you're not as happy as I want you to be. I mean, I love you. I don't want you to feel like this is a bad thing. Human beings are getting smarter over time, and over time,
I think so. Yeah.
she will go extinct. And what will replace her will be more positive. Over time, she will go extinct. These superstitions can go extinct. And for instance, the Flat Earth Society is a joke. It still exists. It's not totally extinct, but it's in a museum.
Kidding me? Oh.
It's in a museum. No, I mean there are real people that are like flat earthers, but it's
weird.
Pathetic, and it's like
Just...
and they believe in flat earthiness the way that Catholics believe in God. If like a Catholic, they have the arguments down pat and they can like deal. And then also I've never met them also.
From space?
Right, no, they're retarded. I mean that's what I'm saying. Human beings are getting smarter and these things might go extinct. Okay. I love you.
Do you want to finish watching it with me? Or
yes, I would like to.